banks of the Mississippi River, home to the king of rock and roll and also the Memphis Tigers, where the fans have moved the party from Beale Street and are ready for kickoff. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. Memphis will kick it off to get us underway. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Louisville's offense will start this game off. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. To be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
They'll run the option. Quick toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
When you go on the road, man, oh man, you love hearing the crowd. But more importantly, you love shutting the crowd up. There's no better feeling than coming out, getting that juice going, getting that confidence going, and getting that running game going right at them and gashing them right out the gates.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. So the Memphis Tigers offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up.
Hit the afterburners, kid. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Trying to find his man on first down. A strike downfield. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. From the gun, the ground game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
plows through the defense. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it out to the 25.
And they just kind of sneak that one in there. As a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on third down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19. Back to throw, it's Gage. Gets it out quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bryant. That what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Got his man downfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Cardinals are in the hurry-up. They'll throw it on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Feeling some heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Looking to go up top on first down. Complete to the right. Can anyone catch him? And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Looking to move it through the air. Finds his man. It's McLeod. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll line up for a second down play. Got it in the middle. It's McLeod. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Cardinals are on the move. He's going to pass. He's got him in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Offense gets set for second down. To the air, it's Gage. Throwing right. Quarterback just flat and missed it. Incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell it can.
And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. The Cardinals send out the punt unit. On the move, it's Harris. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Single back formation, and they give it to it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Moving out of the pocket. He'll fire to his right. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed now.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want, because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt pins them inside the 5. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time David sort of going for the big play. Makes the grab on the left side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds.
And he makes the catch inside the 25. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
He looks that one in nicely. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On second down, looking to throw. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Memphis! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And with time running out here in the first half, not willing to invite disaster, the offense takes a knee, and they'll go to the break trailing. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a fifth. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise we saw just that in the first half today.
All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Fires to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. The offense set for a first down play. Snags a quick pass on the left. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Cardinals want to pick up the tempo. The hand to the running back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, running back gets to give. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
It's a draw. Fights off a defender.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Setting up the screen. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll go back to the ground. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Pulled down after a pickup of 6, but he gets it inside the red zone. It's down at the 15. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Can't get him to the ground. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Toppin. Touchdown, Memphis! And the beatdown has ensued. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Memphis, 28, Louisville, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Valdez. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here's the handoff. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you've got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. Running it back, it's Harris.
Return brings it out to the 38. And your
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Plummer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. So the offense will go for it around midfield. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Makes the catch, he's got enough. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you've got dialed up on 3rd.
The short hands. It's Toppin. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. Quarterback will audible. On 4th down, looking to pass. Dances away. Unleashes one. And the incomplete pass turns the ball over on downs. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Looking to throw, it's Slay. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
I'm just getting the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one. Down before he steps out of bounds. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Moves. Low. Check.
They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Man, you can tell this offense is frustrated, giving up another sack, and they're out of sync, out of sorts. They're just not used to this. This trigger man's usually good. This offense is usually good. They've had a day they would love to forget.
Throws toward the end zone. Fires the pass, intercepted. And the freshman just showed those great ball skills and snatched it right out of the air. First down for this offense. He'll start this drive firing. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Hand off from the shotgun. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. He's piled up 82 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Might as well give it to him again. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, look out. There he goes. Touchdown, Memphis. And the punishment has been extended. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all.
37,
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner will be dragged down. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Reels it in down the left side. Off he goes. Running inside the 20. Ripping through the defense. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Louisville!
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And the returner will be brought down. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Line gets set, first down. He's looking to throw it. Get it out on the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable.
Guys in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Nothing but green ahead. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Comes out throwing on first down. He uncorks one deep. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He'll just keep slinging it. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Now, on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here in third.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Memphis will be forced to punt. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positive. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So now they'll try to mitigate that disaster on second down from the 15. To the air. It's Lay. Trying to get to it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Cardinals will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets a block. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the...
Deep shot for the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? All season long, they've done enough to win week in, week out. Hasn't always been pretty. They haven't always brought their A-plus game to the park. But they won a shootout today. Both offenses trading blows back and forth, and they were able to come out on top. But the offense, to me, is the reason they're still undefeated today.
And the returner will be brought down. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting. Keep throwing the football. Try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much, but keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers or just seeing what you can come up with here at the end of this game and not quitting.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late and getting...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Cardinals will punt this one away. Slips through the line. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was...
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. He's looking to throw. Scrambling away. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
He fires to the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he puts through the extra point. Looking for blockers. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of